I guess it'll be alright. Alright, so I'm actually doing this different. Because I am going to be... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's better. I'll just have to shut that too. So yeah, welcome to RV Fishing Chat, where we talk about RVs, fishing, and chat. And we chat about it. So yeah, I'm doing this on the way home because I can. Haven't been able to get out of work before the sun goes down for a long time, so hopefully I won't make this too long for you. I have a habit of doing that. Quieter road. That's nice. So, yeah. Why would I want to do this on the way home? Well, there's one particular reason, is that I have a little bit of an announcement. So, due to the wonderful powers that be at YouTube, and if you haven't seen my other chat about that, you should. I think YouTube has become a lot like an MLM. So, go check that one out. I think it's RV Fishing Chat number 19, I think. Anyway, yeah. So, being that we had 3 channels, maybe 4, Kayak Cat was one of them, which we don't use much anymore. But yeah, we had 2 other channels other than RV Fishing Chat. We had Geeks Fish 2, and we had a Van Vortex channel, which was actually the bigger channel because I started it years ago, and I piddled with it a little bit, just add here and add there. Didn't do quite enough with it, and but it had the most videos on it, and it had a lot of views and that kind of stuff. I mean, I think I had I don't know, probably had 40,000 minutes of view time on it, but I think the view time per video was pretty low, so didn't win me any favors with YouTube anyway. But I had a little bit of money on there. I hope that I get that. So anyway, but what we're gonna do is, I found out today, after a little research in between tasks that I had at work, I found out that I can move or re-upload those videos onto another channel. So we've got a bunch of videos on Van Vortex and some of the others that have kind of gotten forgotten because I haven't promoted that channel at all. I mean, like I said, I think it's 3 or 4 years old. Anyway, we're going to start redoing some of those and pulling them over to RV Fishing Adventures and Geeks Fish 2, which is where I kind of wanted them in the first place. And I hope to be able to revitalize them. There's some that I think that should have gotten a little more interest that didn't, which was too bad. So yeah, I love talking on camera in what little rush hour we have in the Georgetown area. That's always a nice thing. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, not really. I'm glad it's not rush. Boy, I tell you what. All right, for any of you who are aware of Austin's traffic, I mean, that was my announcement. You have my announcement. That was what it was. We're just going to start doing some. I better get back on track. I'll finish this up, and then I'll get back to this other rabbit trail I wanted to go on. But yeah, we're going to be putting up fishing videos on Fridays. We're going to call it Fishing Friday. And Fishing Friday is going to be... I have to get a little air in here. I'm dying. It's actually getting warm here in Texas. But Fishing Friday is going to basically be exactly that, what you might expect. I think I have a fan blower going out. That's awesome. Another expense. We got funky noise coming out of that bay. Weirdness. Well, I hope that doesn't show up on the camera too much, or can't hear that too much. But yeah, so Fishing Fridays is what we're going to call it. So check us out. Look for us on Fridays. Hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. Yeah, that's really weird. It's making a really funky noise. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That's weird. Wasn't doing that this morning. Isn't that awesome? Aren't cars wonderful? Just fantastic. I can think of a lot of other words to say, but it's not very sanctified and not very YouTube friendly, so we will abstain from youthful lusts, lust to turn the air blue. Anyway, so yeah, Fishing Fridays. Check us out on Friday. Look for it. This Friday will be the first one, and hope to be able to find some interesting stuff for y'all to watch, and keep you fishing juices flowing, especially for those of you up north who are stuck behind a wall of snow. And it stopped just like that. Boom, done. Nope, here it comes again. Ain't that weird? Oh, do you suppose that's my air conditioner? That's my air conditioner making noise. Dang nabbit. That's what I always wanted to hear. Don't you just love it when your air conditioner starts to go out? Fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. That ought to be worth about $500 or $600. Can't see my eyes. I think I just went cross-eyed. Anyway, yep, Fishing Fridays. Check us out. Back to my other rabbit trail after all my other rambling rabbit trails. Fishing Fridays. And what was I going to say? I'm going nuts! Yeah, so traffic in Austin. Yeah, I used to drive all the way across Austin from the northeast, northwest to the southeast. And we used to do, I used to carpool for a while with the brother-in-law, but it was, for the most part, I did it on my own, and I had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, which wasn't so bad. Eliminated some traffic. But those of you who are familiar with Austin know that it doesn't matter what kind of, what time of the day or night. Sorry, I got a rattle somewhere. It doesn't matter what kind of day or night it is. Austin traffic is horrible. Absolutely awful. There's only certain times of the day or night when it's not busy. So 5 o'clock in the morning it weren't nice, but it weren't great. But anyway, that wasn't the bad part. I usually got to work, pretty reasonable, 50 minutes, something like that. It wasn't too bad actually. I mean, considering where I was driving from and where I was going to. And wow, I got rattles all over the place. Sorry. Probably been hearing those all through all my videos already. Just didn't show up. But anyway, I better set the cruise control so I can actually not have to worry about it. Anywho, so yeah, driving across Austin. When I got off work though at 2:30, wasn't terrible. It was an hour and a half drive at 2:30. And if I made the mistake, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. But if I made the mistake, which since I was a manager, I would often not get a choice, I would get to leave at 4 o'clock, and leaving at 4 o'clock was bad. If I left at 4 o'clock, I almost guaranteed to have an hour drive through downtown, 45 minutes to get through downtown. By that point, it was 5 o'clock traffic, and 5 o'clock traffic was insane, and there's just no way around it. basically I drove for at least 2 hours. I think the worst I ever saw, I left at about 4:30, and I got home at about 6:45 to 7. So that's Austin traffic. Some of the bridges in Austin, some of the roads, regular roads in Austin, were rated, specifically Congress Avenue, which goes through right through downtown. It's the main road. It's like Main Street. That particular bridge was the #1 most traveled bridge in America, in the United States of America. Think about that for a minute. Little old Austin, #1 most traveled bridge. So, yeah, not cool. It was a very, very, very uncomfortable driving in this crazy town. So, or in Austin. I don't drive in Austin anymore. Thank the Lord. My goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. That's it. I think I might actually get it right this time. Safe travels and tight lines, folks. Y'all have a good